Will the market go up or down? Should you lock in or float? Find out this and more with Master of the Markets, hosted by Barry Habib of MBS Highway. Brought to you by Caliber Home Loans. At Caliber Wholesale, our products make us different, and our people make us great. Caliber Home Loans Incorporated is an industry product leader with a full offering of core conventional and government products, coupled with our innovative non-agency portfolio lending products. Contact us to learn more.
Welcome to another edition of Master of the Markets. I'm Barry Habib at MBS Highway. This is created exclusively for Mortgage News Network and brought to you by our friends at Caliber Home Loans. So we did get the jobs report last Friday. And you know what? It was disappointing. It was disappointing on all fronts, although not terribly so. Looking for 180 on the amount of jobs created, got 151. Looking for a 4.8% unemployment rate, got 4.9. And even hourly earnings came in at a meager 0.1%. So the year-over-year hourly earnings dropped from 2.6% year-over-year to 2.4%. So what do all these numbers mean? Well, mortgage bonds responded okay. They kind of hung in there. Why wouldn't they feel better, and why wouldn't they do better in an environment where you see disappointing job creations and a report that comes in lower than expectations? Well, it's because the stock market really liked it. So why would stocks like this? The stock market enjoyed this number because 151,000 jobs, the stock market can live with that. That is not terrible. It's not job losses. It's not a bad number. But by the same token, it is enough to keep the Fed on hold. So the punch bowl continues, kind of like when you're at a wedding and you're stuffed. And what do? They break out this Viennese hour. And all of a sudden, you've got all this extra stuff. So we are kind of in the Viennese hour now, where it looks as if the punch bowl is still out there, the Fed's goodies are still out there. And when can the Fed hike? Well, let's think about this. The September rate hike, really, for all intents and purposes, is off the table. There's a meeting in November, but there's no press conference. They usually don't like to do it unless there's some urgent matter that comes up where the numbers are so overwhelming. We're not seeing it in inflation, and we're not really seeing it on the jobs front. So from that perspective, the Fed doesn't have anything pressing. Now, if they do indeed want to do one by the end of the year, the next meeting with the press conference would be in December. And depending on the data, that's when it would make sense. So as we can see here, it's the stock market that really likes the fact that the Fed's on hold. And the bond market would actually love to see a Fed rate hike. Bonds would probably respond very nicely. Remember what happened last December when the Fed hiked rates? Stocks didn't like it, and the bond market absolutely did. So what shall we do here? Looks like we can kind of tread water and float here. Mortgage bonds for the entire month of August have been relatively flat, in a very narrow range. So we're going to start September off probably in a narrow range as well, and we'll see what develops throughout this week. It's a bit of a shortened week, but there is some news to consider. The big events that we'll be looking at will be the inflation data, because that's the next thing that could actually push the Fed's hand a bit. All right, hope you guys have a great day, and why not tune in on MBS Highway? Hey, those MBS Highway subscribers, and those of you who know this, we called this absolutely correctly on the jobs report, forecasted it properly, and advised our clients correctly as to the measures to take and been navigating the lock and float positions real well. Why not jump on the bandwagon and take that and a lot of great marketing tools that you could use to beat your competition? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Your reputation with your referring business partners depends largely on the lenders you recommend. This is why you'll want to choose a partner who shares your commitment to customer service. At Caliber Home Loans, our products make us different and our people make us great. A leading product innovator. In addition to our core conventional, government, and jumbo loans, we've created our own non-agency portfolio lending products. These enable you to assist creditworthy clients who can demonstrate the ability to repay. To learn more, visit us online at caliberwholesale.com.
This is Mortgage News Network.